Alright, this morning I'm not going to focus so much on the making the card, because pretty much by now everybody knows how to make a joyful card. I thought I would share with you some things that I do with Cricut embellishments. Just to give it a little more texture, a little more weight on a card. So what I've done is on the Accent Essentials cartridge, there is this little sunflower here. So what I'm doing is I cut out the shadow, and I'm just taking a coloring pencil that's slightly darker than my paper, and giving it a little border around the flower. Okay. Then I'm going to take some Versamark ink, and using the regular cut on that Accent Essentials cartridge, I cut out from the flower the center that has the little holes in it. Make sure Versamark's gotten all over that. And then taking some black embossing powder, and hopefully I won't cover it all up in lumps. I'm going to just make sure it's got a good coating of the embossing powder. And I'll just move this out of the way for right now. I'm going to take my heat gun . And try and give this a little bit of shine. Oh, great. All right, everybody got to see my roots. Okay. Alright, I scrap in a very small, tiny space, about 3 by 4. So I don't have a lot of room. Alright, so now we have that all embossed. So the paper was already textured, so now it's got a nice shine to it. So we're going to take just a scrap. This is why I never throw anything away, because I could use it. But a scrap of the Pop Dot foam, and we're going to pop that center up. Okay. And then for the flower pot, what I did was I cut 2 out. And I'm going to take some chalking, or excuse me, some chalks. And I'm going to try and give it a little bit of a 3-dimensional feel. So what I do is I mix a little black, a little gray, and a little bit of the dark brown. And I might need that scrap of paper, so we'll use a different one. Rub off. And what I do is just go on the edges. And I leave the center the paper, because what I'm trying to get is that rounded look. And you're probably going, why is she doing it on the top of the other? Because I had a brilliant idea last night. I'm going to try it out. Right. And then also what I like to do is take a little bit of this dark green, not a whole lot, and just add it in there. One thing, when I was a kid, my grandmother grew the most amazing flowers. And she had this gardening shed that was full of old terracotta pots. And all of her pots had this stuff growing on it. Somebody told me you could put yogurt on, watered down yogurt, and paint it on your pot, and that it would help that stuff grow. But hers were just so old and ancient that that's what they did. So here is my brilliant idea that I dreamed up last night. If I can find my tiny little Pop Tarts here. So I'm going to put 2 dots on this one. And then I'm going to cut the top off of this one. And curve it just a little bit. And now I have a 3-dimensional flower pot. Okay. So I'm just going to apply adhesive. Oh, me. To the back of the pot. Apply that to my card. Then I'm going to take a full large size Pop Dot. And put that on the back of my sunflower. And there you go. Enjoy.